Hollywood's fascination with the LAPD continues. You're watching Beyond the Trailers review of End of Watch.
That guy is into something. You're not a detective. Follow me into the house.
Oh my God.
Be careful. You just tugged on the tail of the snake. It's gonna turn around and bite you back.
You think I know what we're rolling up on?
Every day feel the heat in the city.
Put your hands over your head. Get up.
Cartels are operating here. They operate by a different set of rules.
There is no shortage of television shows and movies about the LAPD. My favorite is Southland, but nobody knows the department better than David Ayer. The screenwriter made a big splash with only his second screenplay, Training Day. He then went on to write The Fast and the Furious. Hey, Paul Walker does play an undercover cop, Dark Blue, and SWAT. Based on the success of those films, he was able to level up to writer-director and shone a light on the criminal side of LA with Harsh Times. He then went back to the LAPD with Street Kings. So you might ask, what's so different about End of Watch? Well, here, Ayer is striving to deliver the most realistic look at LAPD patrol to date, using a documentary style similar to the uber-popular found footage technique that's cleaning up at the box office over in the horror genre. And as always, Ayer is working with top-notch talent. After helping Denzel Washington to win his second Oscar, he's worked with Colin Farrell, Jeremy Renner, Christian Bale, and Forrest Whitaker. Now he's teaming up with Jake Gyllenhaal and Michael Pena. And Ayer works with this talent because since there are so many television shows and movies about the LAPD, it comes down to quality to stand out from the crowd. Let's go find out if Ayer's work stands out once more. So how is this just not a television show? How is this not Southland? How is it not NYPD Blue? How is it not The Shield? What makes this different?
Well, pretty much the coarse language, obviously, and I would say just certain action scenes as well.
The ending is so unexpected.
Oh, that's great. Oh, wow.
It's a good movie.
What made
Except for the F words that they're saying
Too many?
so many times
Ah.
that I don't know. But maybe that is why it is realistic in
Yeah,
that
it's a
sense.
stressful
Yeah.
situation.
I guess the cinematography, the way
Oh,
the
yeah?
camera is done, it seems more realistic, intense.
What did you think of that? Because found footage is so popular in the horror genre. How does it work for an action movie?
Well, you feel like you're in the movie,
Yeah?
running around with the cops, up close and personal. You feel like, you're actually there.
Like
That's
that.
the only thing because it bothers my eyes.
Ah.
Because the sudden and then all of this, the closeness and
Yeah,
um, yes.
the moving around,
yeah,
right?
and I don't seem to see what is the relevance of that.
Oh, yeah?
Some-
Does
yes.
it make it seem more real to you, or?
Well, not really.
It works pretty well, especially with the theme of police in LA. Come on, this is LA.
That's true. Well, New York has it pretty bad, but what do you think it is about LA police that makes it so interesting? Besides, they're in Hollywood.
Just the typical gang setting, they're going up against different type of gangs, especially Mexican cartels, different gangs.
Yeah, the gang wars are pretty legendary in LA.
Mhm.
That's an interesting point. I like that.
I like the film so much because it depicts, and some people just take it for granted, but these people, the police, the firefighters, they go out every day to do their work. If you are the wife, you don't even know if they're coming back.
Mm-hmm.
And they are not earning all that much money, and yet their life is at stake compared with one who goes to work and comes home in the afternoon
Yeah.
and still gets more money than they do.
What made you want to see this today?
The commercials, the advertisement looked like it was pretty good. So,
Yeah.
So
Who would you want watching your six? Jake Gyllenhaal or Michael Pena?
Either one of them. They both seem to be really, intense and,
Yeah?
seem like good partners. So.
Neither.
Neither? Why not? Yeah? No.
I've always been a fan of Jake Gyllenhaal since Donnie Darko.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you like about him?
He's just a very strong actor, especially on certain movies like Brothers. He was very strong performance. I mean, I kind
You
of...
are a Jake Gyllenhaal fan.
Yes, I am.
No one saw Brothers.
I like Jake Gyllenhaal.
You do?
Yeah,
Okay, well,
yes.
he doesn't do...
And not only that, but they have a good review in the paper.
Well, he did have a good review in the paper, but not a lot of people go see Jake Gyllenhaal.
No, I like him.
Why do you like him?
Well, I like him because I don't know, he's realistic, and I just like him.
That's fine. That's great. What would you say to somebody? Is this worth seeing in theaters? Is it a rental? What do you think? Is it worth paying to see it in a theater?
Yeah, it is. It's
Yeah?
good.
Well, in theaters it is nice. On rental, it would still have the same effect.
What would you give the movie on a 1 to 10?
I give it an 8 out of 10.
I'd probably give it, say, a 9.
I would give it like 9.
7.5.
Looks like this isn't TV, and it's not HBO either. It's a David Ayer movie, with audiences overall giving the film an 8. I'm Grace Randolph reporting from AMC Empire 25, and I hope we'll go beyond the trailer for these other top movies.